This is Route 1 North, one of the worst roads in the United States. Not just New Jersey, know what I mean? One of the worst. This is 4 p.m. and it's like crap. I mean, this is not even as bad as it gets. Today's a light traffic day. Monday, for some reason, feels lighter than usual. It gets nasty out here. And wait until we get down to where the parkway is. People start driving on the shoulder like crazy. I don't even know how. Like, those people, they just keep doing it, even though on any given day, which is pretty rare. I don't know why. There's no real like cops on Route 1 trying to catch these people doing this, driving down the shoulder, right? Oh, that guy just spit out his window. Yeah, they just driving like nuts here. I mean, if they just kept one cop there sitting on the side, people would stop driving on the shoulder. And, you know, if they want to make money, which they do, just sit on the shoulder and wait, like, hide off the ramp where the, you know, they're gonna catch someone like every 5 minutes until everyone, you know, it starts to they build a reputation of, you know, don't drive down the shoulder, you're gonna get pulled over. They do it like crazy. Oh, look, Nissan Altima with a bumper banged up. See, that's flying up to bumpers. See, those kind of drivers, when you see the bump is on the back, that doesn't mean that it wasn't their fault. I mean, in reality, when you driving behind a car and they got a bumper that's falling off, all kinds of crap, they partly at fault sometimes too. You can tell by how they drive. Like that one cut right in front of us. Either that person got clipped by cutting someone too close, or they backed into something. But yeah, man, it's so easy to judge the cars anywhere you drive, right? Nissan, horrendous. I mean, Altimas, mostly Altimas, to be honest. And then any older cars, they are crazy. I mean, I don't know why, but like the banged up vehicles, they drive like they got nothing to lose. And yeah, it's pretty rough out there. And pretty crazy stuff, to be honest. Alright, this is where I'm talking about. On the shoulder, they're driving. Someone's already... Oh, no, that's not the shoulder. That's where they merge onto Route 1. But people like to go on there and, you know, cut the line. But that's legal, because that's not a shoulder. But when the shoulder comes up there, they keep going. They don't just, like, merge in. They just keep going. And it's just normal. Oh, yeah, back to the cars. After you drive for a while, you realize, like, the patterns. You see a car with no front license plate in Jersey, which is required, and they have it on their dash, on the front, inside the window. They're usually a reckless driver, all right? Another thing is Honda Accords, coupes and four doors, tinted windows front and back. Some of the most aggressive drivers out there. Old BMWs, terrible. I mean, there's something about, you know, telling you about some person who wants to lease old BMW. I'm talking about like 2013 or older. You know, there's something to be said about them, right? Like old BMWs. Mercedes, yeah, that too, but BMW, very common. You know, they're driving probably an old BMW because they want the BMW badge on their keys. They want to say they're driving a Beamer. But to be honest, if you're driving an old BMW, it's not a flex. Toyota Camry is worth more than your vehicle. A Toyota Camry older than your BMW is worth more than your vehicle because they hold so much more value. Yeah, just old Beamers, I mean, nah, that's not it. That's not a way to say that you got money. Old Beamer means that you want to pretend you got money. But some of the most aggressive drivers, old Beamers. Yeah, old Beamers, Nissan Altima mostly, for some reason. Actually, I was told that Nissan, there's a reason why a lot of aggressive Nissan drivers are out there. It's because Nissan approves people with lower credit, I heard, from people in the industry, than like Toyota and Honda, right? Honda, you gotta have decent credit. Toyota, you better have good credit. Yeah. This part, it's moving today. But over here, people love to jam their brakes under this overpass, the second overpass, this one with the shade. Yep. All the time. There could be like no cars in front of them and they're jamming. I don't know why. They can't see. All right, and then they're gonna jam around the when they get to the Parkway North sign where the road curves. A lot of people jam their brakes right here. But today is moving, so they're not jamming so much. But I'm telling you, man, there's some really crazy drivers here, impatient drivers, jamming around corners with, but it gets terrible out here. So if you drive out here, I'm going to tell you something. People say Jersey drivers don't know how to drive. New Yorkers saying it, Pennsylvania people saying it. Let me tell you something. It's not that New Jersey people don't know how to drive. It's just that they're so congested here that there's going to be more accidents. I mean, it's statistics. More cars, more accidents. I mean, people in Pennsylvania get into accidents and there's like no one there. I mean, even outside of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, where it's like rural and stuff, they're still driving and getting into accidents with no traffic and stuff. You got to have skills to drive in New York City, around here in New Jersey. You got to have fast reflexes. That's a crazy thing. In other places, you could drive like a slow reflex person, old and all that stuff. They're more patient out there. People driving in their lane more. No people flying all over the place. Yeah, people are aggressive here, so you got to be like twice as good of a driver. Twice as good. All right, so that stereotype that people can't drive out here is wrong. I mean, it really is. People always got stereotypes for other people different than them, but yeah, that's just one thing. Yeah, it's crazy stuff, man. All right, I guess that's enough for today. Just wanted to give a little rant about this stuff. Experience Star C out.